I'm going to wait until...
Okay.
So the Peaches was just complaining about how busy this month has been. It's been so busy that the busyness actually started last month. That's literally what she said.
Okay, because I'm saying it's been, I don't mean the month of September. I mean the last 4 to 5 weeks, which includes, at this point, part of August.
Okay.
So.
Well, when you say this month has been insane, people tend to go, what month is it? Oh, it's September.
They
don't go...
Is that better?
No, that's not better. People go, what is a fortnight?
Right, exactly.
People don't go, oh, she must mean the prior 4-week period of time, regardless of
the last month of time, month worth of time, which when you're in the middle of a month includes part of the last month.
Mm-hmm.
Are you playing Fortnite? Is that what's going on?
Back me up, guys, who are listening.
All of you who are in the... Your mic doesn't sound like it's working, like it's coming through your webcam. I don't want to hear that.
Uh-oh.
That's why I was so unimpressed with it.
Does it sound bad? Because it's a brand new microphone that's supposed to be awesome.
You're like, look at this microphone. And I'm like, it looks great.
Tap the microphone.
Yeah, tap the microphone.
Tap, 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 tap.
No, don't say anything while you're tapping it.
Oh.
It doesn't
sound like it's coming through that way.
It sounds like it's only hearing...
It's just coming through my webcam? That's not... No, it's...
You do a little, little scratch? Like that?
Yeah, scratch the mic.
I'm scratching it.
It's echoey.
And you don't hear anything? Well, let me try a different setting. Nope, it's not working.
That's...
Wait, it's echoey. Okay.
This is why we sound check, folks.
Well, you guys didn't tell me it sounded bad. It had to be tabby. Is it better now?
No, that's worse.
Okay, what about this? Is this better now? Is it sounding more better?
It sounds louder, but
okay.
I don't know. Back up a little.
Okay, well let me do one more. I've got one more setting here that looks like
not terrible, but
it's not terrible, but I was going for awesome. I had a microphone that wasn't terrible before.
Now you're much louder than Brian, though.
Am I?
Oh, really? Okay.
Well, let me turn it down.
Do I need to be closer to my microphone?
I think you're more balanced now.
I turned it down now.
Okay.
Let me try this last setting, and you guys tell me. What?
It's just weird.
It's just too loud? Okay, well, how's this
Sorry,
sound?
fellas. You're just too darn loud.
How does this sound? Is this better?
Brian, you sound amazing.
Brian sounds amazing. Great.
Why, thank you.
Yours is still really loud, Dad. I don't know if the quality is that
Let me
great,
turn it down just a smidge. Okay, is that better?
It sounds the same.
My phone is... Okay, now my phone has been activated for some reason, so it's repeating everything to me. All right, I don't know what to do. I don't know how it sounds. So
it's like cutting in and out. Sherry's correct. It's like...
All right, I'm going to put it back on the setting it was on before when you guys were griping about how I was too loud.
Okay.
And see is that better? I'm going to say a few more things, and then we're just going to have to start the show. I guess I
sound amazing. That's the question.
Well, I got this because they were griping about my audio on a Zoom call, and so I thought, well, I have to get a new microphone. So I got a new microphone, and now it doesn't work on SCQS. So
everybody says it's fine, so it's fine.
I sound marvelous. The acoustics are very good in that bathroom.
Yes, that's kind of what it sounds like.
It sounded like a bathroom.
Yeah, it's like tinny.
Yeah. Well, if you can understand what I'm saying, like, what did I just say? Aluminum.
It really did just go aluminum, and it cut off the mud part.
Aluminum.
There, I heard that.
Aluminum.
The Illuminati.
Okay. Right. Well, here's the thing.
Well, we've done like a 5-minute sound check now.
Yeah, that was the longer sound check. So Juwan's not here. He may join later, but he's actually landing right now.
In a plane.
He's in a plane, right?
He's in a plane.
And JT had another show. This is the second week in a row.
Good for them.
But I do have a surprise for
What?
everyone. Even though JT is not here, we're going to have some JT specific things today. 2 things really.
Ooh.
Why are you saying that now?
Because I'm getting ready to start it.
Oh, okay.
You spent so long messing around with
Oh, I know what one of them is. I know what one of them is, right?
It's time to start the theme song, and everybody pay attention.
do not ignore the theme song like we normally do.
Do not stop listening to it.
I'm going to keep talking into my poor microphone.
It really is cutting in and out.
Okay.
I mean, listen.
There's horns.
This is going to be good. Are you ready for this?
Sign up if you dare. Starving comics everywhere. Coming out of quarantine.
Woo!
So catch the vibe and dig the scene. Take a seat, gonna grab a snack. Gonna kill the
Jeff.
room, gonna talk some smack. Cutting it down like a lumberjack.
Hi, Jeff.
Take a ride in my Cadillac.
Hi,
Kicking it
Jacob.
live on the radio. Everybody got a right to know. This ain't my
Hey, Dakota.
first rodeo. Hit spotlight, here we go. Are you ready for the show? Are you ready for the show? Are you ready for the show? Are you ready for the show?
Thanks to the comedy clique.
Yep. Welcome to the show.
Welcome to Technical Difficulties with John Brain. And that's not funny.
Getting it live, so be our guest. Everybody gonna be so blessed. Hoping you cats gonna be impressed. Ain't no time to be depressed. Are you ready for the best?
Oh.
And by best, we mean a show fraught with technical difficulties.
Yeah, it doesn't cut out completely, but it gets quiet. It keeps jumping in and out from loud to quieter.
Okay. Well, let me try one thing here before I just sign off for the night and leave you and Brian to carry on without me.
Jeff thinks it's clearer, but yeah.
Automatically adjust microphone volume. I'm going to turn that off.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. And I'm going to put this up. So how's that now? Is that better?
Oh, that is, but it's loud though.
Is it too loud? I'm going to put it back to where it was. How's that?
That's
Is
pretty
that
good.
is that pretty good?
On my computer. Yeah.
Okay. Okay. So is everybody as happy as they can be with me right now?
We'll see.
Okay.
We'll let you know.
If I do anything that annoys anybody for the remainder of this show, do not hesitate to complain, and I will do whatever I can. Tonight, as we said during the sound check, when I was cutting in and out, and no one could make out what I was saying, JT is out doing a show, and Juwan is also landing because he was doing something.
Indisposed.
Yeah, he wasn't fired out of a cannon. He was in an airplane. So it's going to be the 3 of us tonight. And Brian is here. He's got a new movie up behind him. You guys recognize the movie? Nobody has said anything yet. So is that Jeff was asking if it's Stockard Channing. That is Stockard Channing. That's her name, isn't it?
Julia thinks it's always Terminator.
Everything is Terminator.
I don't know if that's is that Star Wars?
Even when it looks nothing like Terminator, and I haven't seen Terminator.
It's
That's Terminator this time.
It's always Terminator.
Hi, Eric.
Eric is here. That's great. He recognized the movie. Okay, so show the next one, Brian.
That was all right. The next one we'll do the next one.
The next
Here
background
is the next one.
You're still really loud when you're loud, Dad, and then it cuts out.
Okay, well, you know what I'm going to do is I'm just going to talk at a reduced volume.
Just whisper.
I'm just going to whisper,
ASMR.
and hopefully that I don't know what else to do. I have no way to gauge how loud I am other than when you tell me.
Can't turn down the microphone. What?
I can.
Julia?
I can.
Look at you go.
Nailed it.
Look at you. Once you got off the Terminator
Once you
kick.
got past Terminator.
That's right.
once you put Terminator out of your mind.
Oh, what's his face was right
there
there
we go.
too.
This was the third one, so this was
a couple of people ago. So you were right, Brian. I was wrong. People did get it.
Yeah.
Before we got to the third one,
I
got
never
it on the
get
third.
them, even on the third one. Most of the
Terminators
time.
meet Outsider.
Have you seen Outsiders?
I
you seen the
have,
movie?
and I read the book,
Mhm.
but I still don't know anything from still photos. Nothing. I can't tell.
Outsiders was the first book that I read. I remember I read it like in 8th grade or something like that. And it was the first book that I read where I was like, wow, I can't believe we're allowed to read books like this in school. Because it was pretty intense.
It's pretty violent.
Yeah, it's pretty violent. Not by today's standards, but by 8th grade standards, it was pretty intense. Okay, good grief. We have a gigantic show tonight, even though we're down by half of our normal crew. I'm not counting you as part of the normal crew.
I noticed, but that's all
Amanda.
right. So somebody else has to ask.
How big of a show is it?
Well, Brian, I am certainly glad that you stepped up and asked. If this is a typical show represented by this woolly mammoth, then tonight's show, I'm saying in very muted, quiet term, looks a little bit like this.
Ooh, that is very big. That is
because we're gonna play a little bit of Scribblenauts later on tonight, and the reason we're playing Scribblenauts is because I have spent a few minutes making some additions to Scribblenauts, and I want to include them in the show tonight. What?
Yeah, your mic is cutting out.
It's getting
so it's
worse.
Kind of like
It's worse.
We're gonna.
Yeah.
It's gonna be a show, and I think you'll.
Yeah, that's pretty much it. Tabby wants you to plug in your old mic.
Plug in your old mic. It's USB. It should be too hard. How's this? Do I sound okay now?
No.
And in the meantime, I will read the comments as Morgan Freeman. Put some comments in, put some sentences in that you want, and I will read them.
Wait, I'm going to do this first.
But it is fun to fill in the blanks. No one, no Juwan. Yeah. Well, it could be Juan or Juwan.
It could. We'll have to have Rachel specify which she meant.
Yes, no Juwan to murder graffiti. Juwan is putting his seat back in the upright position.
Yes, and stowing all of his stuff under him.
What about the mic on his headset? Well, that's the question, you see.
I don't think that works.
That's just a prop. Can we make a weightless, sentient-friendly fire extinguisher? Ooh, a snowball.
Both of the sisters apparently get real excited about snowball mics. So
well, they are high quality and used good for a lot of people.
Here we go.
And now he's still muted. Oh, John is all wired up. That's right. Brought to you by.
Okay, we got it. We're waiting. We're waiting.
And that's when we all realized that John
why is it
muted.
not working now? What? No, you can't talk. That's not going to help us. We don't read lips that well. Although I can tell this is a fun the fun skill I have a lot of people don't know. If you're watching a video play without the words or the sound like it does on YouTube with autoplay, or in Facebook news stream, if you're scrolling, you have to actually click on it to get the audio to come through. And I can tell if the person speaking has an Australian, a British, or an American English accent.
Really?
Just from watching their lips. Yeah.
Oh, we should make that a game.
Yeah.
Is this any better?
Oh, I can hear you now at least.
Is this better? Is it cutting?
And you have an American accent.
Does it sound better?
It's quiet. It's quiet now, but
it's cleaner, but it's quieter.
It's quiet. That's because I turned it down because you guys said I was too loud.
Well,
so
the mic had a problem before.
I'm going to turn it up. All right, tell me tell me if
Tabby
it's too loud.
It's not too loud.
Is it too loud? Is it better? Is it loud enough?
Say something, Brian.
Say something.
Yeah, louder.
They're talking together at the same
time.
time.
That's getting better.
Oh, you can
That's
do it.
as loud as I can go.
Okay, that's good then.
Who's a good boy? Yes, you are. Yes, you can do it.
Me and Brian talking at the same time. That makes me so happy. I've had this snowball for 1,000 years, and I bought a brand new microphone to go back to the snowball.
That Scribblenauts character looks like the boyfriend from Inside Out that was in Riley's mind. I know what you're talking about, Dakota. For Riley. Yes.
I like the way
love
he
that
spelled
movie.
scribble. It's Scribblenauts, not
Yeah.
Scribblenauts. But
We know what he means.
well,
We
we
related
make
to
up our
Don
own
Knotts?
words and skews. We don't care.
Oh
Um,
my goodness.
Okay, did I tell you how big a show it was? I did.
Yes.
Okay, so we also before we go any further, we have to say a shout out to our clique members, our clickers
Wait.
of the week.
You still can't hear him, Eric?
Now I can't hear John. Is that because of me?
I don't know.
Well, we can hear you, so.
I
I
would
would-
die for Riley. I'm sorry, we're all still on that.
I don't mean to interrupt. I know that I've mostly been a burden this evening. Just kidding.
Okay.
That's hysterical, Eric. I just about rebooted my whole computer because of you.
I hear him just fine, Teach says. Okay, so what do you want to do? You want to recognize our clickers?
Yeah, if that's
Okay.
not too much trouble.
It's not.
And this is our second JT surprise, right?
Yes, but where is it? There it is. Okay.
Should Brian talk like Morgan Freeman?
There it goes. Here it goes.
Clickers are great. They're super amazingly great. Athletic and fun and super smart. Their beautiful faces a work of art. Clickers are great. They're witty and stunningly great. Without them we'd be destitute and drifting into the abyss. Lovely clickers, we blow you a kiss. Mwah, mwah. Some people like their biscuits thin and others like them thicker. Old Biscuit Nick likes both kinds, so let's holler at a clicker.
Okay. This week our clickers of the week, in no particular order, are
Rachel
Hill.
Rachel Hill. And you're going to like this one.
Oh dear.
Linden
Linden Stoltzfus.
Stoltzfus.
That's got to be it.
Stoltzfus. This has to be Stoltzfus.
Yeah, Stoltzfus.
Linden
Boop,
Stoltzfus.
boop, boop, boop.
Bam! Thank you,
Thank you.
to Rachel and Lyndon, and also thank you to all of our clickers who make this show possible with their loving support and their enthusiastic money. So if you would like to support us, go to johnbranding.com.
We should try to make some enthusiastic money on
That's
Scribblenauts tonight.
We're totally going to make enthusiastic money on Scribblenauts. And so if you would like to, if you'd like to support us, go to johnbranding.com, become a member, and then we will sing about you. We will sing your praises some night.
And
Right
then
here
you
on
get
Fuse.
exclusive access to the Effort Party.
The Afford Party and certain video content, but mostly the Afford Party, where we
right after the show, every
right after
time.
the show,
We
get
end our
together.
broadcast. We plan the next week's show. It's super, super exclusive. And
Mhm.
if you're a member, you can go to the members homepage and get the link. johnbranding.com.
Check it out.
There it is. Okay. I wanted to do some silent stand-up tonight, Brian. Are you prepared to do a thing? Hey, look, there's Luke. Look at that hat.
Wait, put your hat in the stream. Right.
Yeah, put the hat in the stream.
Oh, that is a nice hat.
Oh, sorry. I
Yeah,
thought you were on
no,
this side.
Yeah,
Ah!
it's a great hat. And he actually tried to give me that hat.
And you wouldn't take it.
Well, it's not that I wouldn't take it. I would love it, but it looks really dumb on me.
It looks. What did you call that?
It looks way better on him. Tabby put it on, and it looks better on Tabby. Joe put it on, and it looks better. It looks better on everybody except me. It like fits weird. It sits on the top of my head, and it looks like Woody's hat from Toy Story. It's like
little bit,
it's
yeah.
just perched up there.
It's got kind of a Clint Eastwood. That's kind of the flatter.
Yeah, but no one would take me serious if I wore that hat, and
No.
so I'm I'm
Do
not
people
gonna
take
wear
you seriously now?
it. Yes, Brian.
Oh, okay.
Everybody takes me very seriously. So if we can do a silent stand up segment. Yeah, you ready to go?
What?
Yeah.
Okay.
We haven't done it for a while.
We haven't done that in a while.
Let me pull my thing up here.
All right. I will just judge. I will just sit here and judge you.
Looks like an NCP, and it's NPC, right?
Yeah,
Not
NPC.
NPC.
Non-playable
Yes.
characters.
Non-playable
Non-player
character.
character,
Yeah.
otherwise known as the way that the geeks and the nerds insult you when they want to make you seem worthless, like your life is worthless.
You're
They'll-
an NPC.
They'll refer to you as an NPC.
Mm-hmm. Okay. So, for those of you who are maybe just joining us for the first time tonight, first of all, our apologies.
Welcome.
Also, this is a segment that we did, pretty early on in the show, basically to help us as stand-ups and people who are used to performing in front of live audiences get used to being on the internet and performing in front of cameras where nobody can make any noise. And so Brian is got the background there. I don't even have that. But basically, we're going to do a stand-up bit that would ordinarily, hopefully, have laughter behind it, but there will be no laughter because we're doing it on the internet. And so,
And I don't believe in laughing.
And Mandy has no sense of humor and doesn't believe in laughing anyway. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to deliver this outstanding bit of material, and Brian and Amanda are going to give me nothing. No smiles, no smirks, nothing. They're just going to sit there and stare at me, as most of you will. And that will help me become stronger and less sad as I continue to do comedy online. All right, so that's the premise. Very good. All right. I cut my own hair. I do. I've done it for a number of years. And when I tell people that I cut my own hair, oftentimes they kind of freak out. They're like, you what? You took out your own appendix? I'm like, no, I just cut my own hair. But the reaction is similar to if I had just announced that I'd given myself open heart surgery. I don't really care how it looks. That's the primary reason that I do it. I mean, I want it to get out of my eyes, but I don't care how it looks because I don't want my friends to like me for my hair. And so we can't hang out anymore. And I'm like, is it the haircut? And they're like, no, it's not your haircut, but it totally is the haircut. And so the truth is that the reason I give myself a haircut is to weed out all of the shallow people in my lives. Also, the eyebrows were the clue. It's been a long time since I've done this. I don't remember how this bit goes. Oh, I see. So the reason that I feel competent to cut my own hair is because I can trim my own eyebrows, and if I had facial hair or a mustache, no one would think anything about me trimming that myself. And so the hair on my head is just like 2 inches higher than my eyebrows. And it's like, if I'm competent to cut my eyebrows, then I'm competent to cut the hair that's just 2 inches away. Final thought. I do it because I don't really care about my hair anymore either. I have spent a great deal of time taking care of my hair, shampooing it, conditioning it, cutting it, combing it, and it has thanked me by basically falling out. And so if that's what it's going to do, if that's the thanks I'm going to get for all of the care that I've given my hair, then to heck with it. I'm just going to cut it and leave it how it is.
And scene. Wait, I don't have it. Scene. Okay, I agree with TeachCon. And if you're going to try to keep us from laughing, you're going to have to stop screwing up your jokes because that is going to get me.
It's not, the joke is not funny, but me bombing is funny.
Yes.
Yeah.
And you've said many times, if you want to make fellow showbiz people laugh, you have to do a bad job, and you
Yep.
almost did it.
Mhm.
Yeah. I was almost successful.
You almost got me.
And this
Okay.
is either a tough crowd.
When you started messing up, I was like, there it is. There's
There it
nothing funnier.
I
Somebody
can't do
catch up Jeremiah.
it. Yeah.
It's basically try not to laugh. I mean, we're helping the comics. I am not a comedian, but John and Brian both are. And since going into quarantine and doing most of their shows on camera, they've had to get used to delivering material to silence. So
Mhm.
we help them. We help them prepare
Mhm.
by not
This is-
smirking, smiling, certainly not laughing.
No.
And we almost cracked because that was kind of terrible at first.
Yeah, we're not laughing with you. We're just laughing at you, and I'm totally comfortable with that.
Yep.
All right. I feel like there's a couple of keepers in the premise
Definitely.
of cutting your own hair.
Yeah, the distance between this and this is
Yeah.
good.
I like the being thanked by having it fall out. That's a good.
Yeah, there's some things I've never actually done that on stage, and so I don't know how an audience would react to that, and I still don't. But
And there's a great comparison to what you do. It's similar to raising something or an animal raising someone, nurturing something, and it just abandons you.
for my whole life. All right, so what do you
Or
got,
you're
Brian?
supposed to let things go. If you love something, you're supposed to let it go and see if it comes back to you. And
Exactly.
so far, the hair
Has
has
not.
not
It
returned.
does not love you. Yeah, does not love me.
Right.
All right. So I used to work in retail for several years. The biggest thing I learned from all my years in retail was that people annoy me. You can be the biggest people person in the world, but working 6 months in retail and you want to move to a deserted island. You work in retail and this phrase becomes part of your daily life. Just come on. Happens. I used to work at a video game store and parents would let their kids call the store. And I get that they're trying to learn a life skill, but the store is closing in like 7 minutes and I get a line of people and the kid's just like, yes, hello, yes, do you have yes, do you have hello, yes, and I'm like, what, are you being chased by an axe murderer? Like, what are you breathing so hard for? I got stuff to do. Or here's the other thing. A parent will take this time to teach a child how to count. So they'll give them change. When you get change, they go, okay, it's 93 cents. Let's see if you can count to 93. The silver one's a nickel. That's worth 5. It's like, hey, lady, how about you teach your child how to read time because we're closing in 3 minutes. Teach her how to read a clock. That would be more helpful, And then lastly, I always hated it. If you've never done retail and you never had to get those closing announcements, people don't listen. They're always like, ladies and gentlemen, it's now 8:45 and the store will be closing in 15 minutes. Please make your final selections and bring them to the checkout counter now. Never works. People go, oh, that doesn't pertain to me. Yes, it does. I don't get paid to stay here, So then you're going to start lying. You're like, ladies and gentlemen, it's now 8:50 and the store will be closing in 10 minutes. The registers will stop working and you will be locked in the store overnight. Ladies and gentlemen, please get out. Still doesn't work. I'm like, ladies and gentlemen, it is 9 o'clock. We will now be dropping poisonous gas canisters from the ceiling and you will die a horrible death, all because you couldn't choose whether to buy the white shirt or the yellow shirt. They're both $6. Buy them both, you cheap, indecisive idiot. Please get out.
And scene.
And start it. And scene.
Well, if you had screwed it up a little more, it would
Yeah.
have been.
I was
funnier.
trying.
Ideally, mess it up a little bit more.
Mhm. It was delivered a little too well.
Okay, so I'll do this instead.
Yeah.
Yes, hello.
I always love when you
Like he's in
become
Star Trek.
the Karen, because that was the impression that you did. I don't know if it was intentional, but like the lady calling, yes, yes, hello. That was the part where I was smiling. I mean, I wasn't smiling, but
On the inside.
on the inside.
She wanted to, but she also wanted to win the game, and she wanted to help you be stronger. So
Yeah.
poison
Which
canisters from the ceiling.
it reminds me too, because just yesterday or the day before, my 5-year-old, soon to be 6, says to me, I said, I need to call and order the cupcakes for Colin's birthday party, which was today. And Emery just out of nowhere goes, Mom, I'm going to be 6 years old. I need to learn how to call people. And then and I kind of laughed. I was like, yeah, I mean, you do need to learn how to make some phone calls. But before I could even kind of agree with her and be like, well, we could call, grandma and grandpa, or we can call daddy and kind of practice. She keeps going. She goes, yeah, like the cupcake people. And then she goes, is it a boy or girl? Like she was like mentally preparing for the phone call already. I'm going to be 6. I need to learn how to call people. And then she kind of pauses and goes, like the cupcake people. Is it a boy or girl?
Let me make my notes.
Right.
Okay.
I'm like, well, sometimes it's either. You never know for sure. It's whoever's working. And then she's like, do we need chocolate or vanilla? And I'm like, I'm going to handle this one. Just so you know. I'll answer your questions, but I'm still going to call.
I am 6. If I don't start making some pastry calls soon, that window's gonna close and I'm gonna be behind the curve.
Yep.
Hey, Vinny, I need 24 cupcakes over here.
Oh, Cake Boss. Have we talked about my love for Cake Boss?
We have not, actually.
Yeah. You've mentioned it on the show before, but not admitting that you love it.
What I love about Cake Boss is the crisis every episode. They're making a cake and he always says the same thing. They get up close and he's on the East Coast, so he's got that Brooklyn accent anyway. He's kind of got that intensity about him, like he's a mafia guy that delivers donuts. And they make this giant cake, and they got to deliver it. And he's like, I got to get it across town. I don't know how we're going to do it. And then it always goes to commercial. I don't know how we're going to do it. And that they've already done it. The whole episode, they already had it all figured out. But there's got to be that tension moment. He goes, we need to make 500 cupcakes and get them to that wedding before the bride and groom make their appearance. I don't know how we're going to do it. Commercial.
So what's he known for though? He's called the Cake Boss, but what's his specialty?
Cake.
No.
It's cupcakes, right?
No.
I don't know. Whacking people. What?
No. Well, the cake that he does, the cake specifically that he's made known for was his dad's cake first that put him on the map, and it's like got fruit on it. It's like this fruit cake, but that's different. The thing that they like, that people go crazy for is my husband. Oh, I'm so in love.
Cannolis. Yes.
Hey,
Yep.
I got to get these cannolis down the river to the reunion. I don't know how we're going to do it.
I'm pretty sure Luke only knows that because I went through a point where Cake Boss was on Netflix and I watched a whole bunch of them. He made a real like life-size NASCAR out of cake.
I know.
And Rice Krispie treats.
And he made a cake that was like a sculpture of the bride, I think, or something. Where it was like a life-size cake.
Yes,
that looked like
face.
her.
Well, the face left something to be desired, but it was the cake or the dress that was supposed to be replicated, and so he had to replicate her wedding dress. Yeah,
and it was fun. I don't know how we're going to do it. And if the bride was made out of Play-Doh, it was a good likeness.
Yes.
But yeah, it's a.
Yeah. See,
I have never seen Cake Boss. I've never seen it.
Well, now I'm sure you want to go immediately.
Yes, I'll be back. You guys do the rest of the show. I'm gonna go watch Cake Boss.
Cake Boss recaps with the peaches. Hey, thanks for joining us for another episode
her
of
face
Cake
looked
Boss.
like this. It did. It totally looked like that.
Tabby.
Yes.
Her face looked like this. That's true. She was like,
Yep. Kind
and
of like
then they
that.
sliced it.
Oh man.
It would be weird cutting into a life-size replica of a human being as a cake, wouldn't it?
You know that in baby shower world, like making replicas of the pregnant belly with a baby peeking through it is a thing that went through.
And people cut into it?
Yeah.
Yes. Lots of popularity with that one for some reason. Yeah.
We did Cake Rex on an episode.
We did. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
I always think of the babies riding the carrots. That's one of my favorites.
Riding baby, naked Mohawk baby carrot
naked
jockeys.
Mohawk. Yeah, naked Mohawk babies.
Carrot
Riding
jockeys.
a
I
carrot.
had a
Okay.
naked Mohawk baby on one of my baby shower cakes because of my sister Tabby, because she's a good sister. And that's
She's a
part
great
of
sister.
family lore now. So there was a little carrot jockey on one of I think it was Colin's baby shower cake.
What's going on? I don't know how I'm going to do this.
I don't see your screen yet, if that's what you're talking about.
I'm getting ready to try to share my screen, but it's not coming up. I don't know how I'm going to do it.
We'll never get it in time. They also make pasta sauce. Since Dakota was asking for some cake box recaps, they don't just make cake. The whole family gets together right after tomato harvest time and makes their own pasta sauce right there in the cake kitchen. So there you go.
Hey, look what I did.
Hey, look, what are you doing parking there? You can't park there, kid. You're going to move.
What we're doing here.
Move
All right.
your car.
We already moved that car, didn't we?
Yeah, you got to. This is where we left it last time. So you may remember.
Uh-oh.
You're crunchy again.
It's a crunchy drop.
It's crunchy drop without the drop.
Yeah, exactly. It's just crunchy.
I don't know if it's just freaking out because of your screen being shared. It's not just crunchy. It's like it's speeding it up.
Yeah.
It's like he says a thing and it goes. Because I think I heard him say, "I'm not doing it," but it was like, "I'm not doing it." Like,
so it's not gonna work. Is it not working?
it is. It's speeding it up super fast.
You're good now, I think.
Now I'm good.
Yes.
Oh, now there's a delay.
Oh my gosh. At least when we hear it, it doesn't sound like.
There's a delay from his audio and the video now. You have desynced and gone into another world.
The problem is that once I switch over to the thing, then I can't control it anymore. Like I can't control the guy. I have to switch back over, and when I do that,
it starts like. Yep, that's what happened.
That's where it is.
Yep, it's doing it again. I'm getting better at understanding you at warp speed, though.
This is going to be a new segment. What's John saying?
Even his laugh is sped up. He's like,
you're like the Micro Machines guy. Micro Machines.
Yes.
That's a grapple there.
You could read the warnings at the end of medicine commercials.
Didn't do this last time, right?
Oh, are you moving it still? Or is that guy moving on his own?
No, he's moving on his own. As soon as I switch back over,
doing it before.
As soon as I switch back over to this, then it's.
Oh dear.
Okay, now say, say, do not take with alcohol or while driving. Yeah.
So we have to go to a new place.
I cannot understand you.
Yeah, no.
So gotta go to a new place.
You sound like you remember Gleek from the Super Friends? The Wonder Twins?
Yep.
Okay.
It's
all right.
you have to listen very closely. No, you're not
still going super fast. Okay, so here's what's going to happen. I'm going to run around. You guys are just going to tell me what to do because I'm not going to be able to talk to you. But I'm going to go and I'm going to point at these things, and then at the bottom you'll see what their problem is, and then you guys just tell me what to do. And we'll probably do this for a few minutes, and then I'm going to get
tell
bored.
him to speak really slow to compensate. I don't think that's going to work.
I'm going to try it.
Even if you make a noise, it speeds that up too. It's like
I'll talk slower.
That works.
You sound like one of those robot programs on like the Commodore 64. Hello, John.
Okay. I will move around.
What is it? There was the speak and spell. That's what you sound like, the speak and spell. A, B, C.
But I think we're delayed too. I don't think he can hear us.
No, I can hear you. The dog needs to look.
John, are you there, John? Come back to us.
Okay.
I'm expecting like a space monster to come behind your screen and just pull you off now, like you're on Mars or something.
I need to look the part to become a firehouse dog. So that little dog needs to become a firehouse dog. He's a dachshund.
So he needs like a fire hat or a fire hose.
Oh, he's petting him. Fire axe.
There we
Julia
go.
wants to give the dog a fire axe. Oh yeah, Dad, you can always open up YouTube and type into the comments too. Spotted paint. Oh yeah, we do have to probably make him spotty.
Yeah.
Paint him. No, an axe. An axe, she says, like a chop, chop, chop. Yeah. Yeah, because obviously.
A fiery axe would be even better. I mean, it's on fire. It's actually on fire.
But don't accidentally. She's asking for it. Listen, she's mad that you keep killing things, and she wants you to put an axe on the dog. I feel like she's going to regret this. Okay.
I don't know. I kind of like the dog having an axe in its mouth. Needs to be white with spots.
Needs white spray paint. What? Why is he laughing? Give him the Pepe Le Pew treatment. Right. Okay. So, I don't know what's going on.
Ooh, that was close. I thought the axe was going to get him.
Oh yeah, paint him. Why are firefighters? What? Oh, it worked. Okay, I was like, why is a fire engine falling from the ceiling? It just swooped in and took him away.
I see.
As soon as we painted him white, that was it. As soon as we painted him white, then we won.
We didn't even need the polka dots. What's his face? Apparently, I like how the firemen they literally fell from the ceiling and took him. Like, we must have you immediately.
Right. And I think they let him drive too, didn't they? Or was there a fireman in the?
I think it was. I think it was the dog that was driving.
Apparently, we painted him white, and then he was able to drive the fire truck as well.
We made short work of that problem.
All right, I'm gonna go.
Problem solved.
He's gonna go back into the underworld or the upside down.
Click.
He's going back to the upside down.
Mm-hmm.
It's not really working as well.
Turn a station wagon into a fire engine.
Okay.
All right. Fire station wagon starts.
There's the station wagon.
Yep. So paint it red.
I mean, obviously, all the fire engines are busy. This car needs to become a fire truck. Start by painting the car. It's telling us what to do.
Tell me what to do. You're not my real dad, Scribblenauts.
So, we should paint it. Yeah, that's what I was afraid he was going to do. Hi, buddy. Okay.
All right, there we go.
Paint it black.
Now you need a ladder or something on top.
Now the car needs to be heard. Give the DJ something loud to hook up to the car. Now this does not have to be
like a boombox.
Yes, I know from playing before. This does not have to be a siren. You can literally give it anything loud.
Some Beats by Dre. Just give it some big headphones.
Nuclear missile. Is that loud? Ghetto blaster. Ghetto blaster. Boombox. That would work. Ooh, squeaky chicken or a giant tuba. Everybody's running from it. Record player. Oh no, it exploded. It blew up our station wagon.
Wow.
Yep, well, loud only for a second. And guess who needs to start the round over?
At least it's still red.
Air horn would work. Air raid warning siren would work. I like rubber chicken
Yeah, the rubber chicken. Have you seen the rubber chicken videos?
or giant tuba would work. That both of those were tabbies. It's gonna blow. They're a bit on the delay, I think.
Have you seen those videos where they do like Bohemian Rhapsody with the squeaky chicken?
Yes, and
my
I
gosh.
saw one that my sister-in-law sent me that I think I'm like 99% sure was CGI, but the song itself was actually done by rubber chickens, and then it built like a Rube Goldberg machine, so that these like bowling balls were squeaking each chicken for their note. Yeah.
Oh, sorry, we're not paying attention. We need. Yeah. Go ahead.
What kind of loud thing am I gonna put on it?
A giant
Can you hear me?
tuba.
A tuba?
Yeah.
Screaming. It needs to be screaming.
Screaming
Okay.
baby.
A
They
screaming
say.
baby.
That'll work, I think. I think this will work. I'm optimistic. Oh, he's happy about that. Yep.
That works.
Okay, well done.
Check. The
Well done.
fireman is almost ready to head out. Give him a tool that will help get the job done. That's where the axe would come in. But I think we can do even better than that. Loud goat.
Like a pool noodle or something.
Floaty.
Floaty.
Baking soda. Give him baking soda. That puts out fires. Give him that. He doesn't know about this.
He's not sure.
He
Wait,
doesn't seem impressed.
he doesn't know how to. Squirt gun would probably work. Lawn sprinkler would work. Yep.
What about one of those like squirting flowers, like the prank?
What did he call those? Mm-mm.
Know that.
He does not like that adjective.
Does not like that. Okay. Trick. No. It doesn't like it.
Ooh.
Oh, water balloon.
Urinal. Yep. There we go.
The water
World's
balloon works.
Best fire
Traffic is
truck.
terrible.
Traffic is terrible. Help the car get over this traffic. Okay. So how can we get over the traffic?
Can we convert it to a monster truck and have it crush the others?
Probably
Probably not.
I don't know. I don't know.
I don't know.
Make the car levitating. Use a rocket.
Good.
Propellers on the truck. Oh yeah, TeachCon also says put monster truck tires on it. Hire a bulldozer. We did try this last time. It did not go the way that we thought
Yeah.
it would. What Brian said. That's 3 for monster truck tires.
Well, I can't do that. I can't add monster truck tires to the.
Oh, so it has to be an object that it uses.
Give him like a giant robot, like pick it up and walk it over them. Like just make this enormous, like 20-foot robot that just picks up the car and steps on the others.
Let's see.
What?
A
What
Sparty
is
policeman.
that? And how is it going to help us? You're going to have to explain a little bit further there.
You're gonna have to move along. My name is Officer O'Malley. Excuse me. Yes, move along, folks.
I don't understand how that's going to get us out of this situation.
Farty policeman. I think we can probably do that.
Gassy. Policeman.
It's a rather large
What's
gun.
it doing?
You guys can't hear it, but it's going. So he's farting,
Oh my.
Hello.
but
The
it doesn't seem to be
poo-poo-po-po.
helping us. The poo poo popo. Yeah,
I
he's not
didn't
helping
think
us.
it through.
No.
So apparently nobody cares that he's gassy, which
See if we
is
add-
different from my kids this morning when Colin says, right before church, Colin goes, "Can anybody smell my fart?" And Cammy goes, "I can, and I hate it." And Colin goes, "I can smell it too, and I hate it too." It cracked me up. I hate it. Ghostify the truck and pass through the traffic. Yeah.
Ooh, let's try that. Let's try a ghost truck.
Ghost truck.
Ghost truck.
Oh, it worked.
Yeah.
It worked, Dakota.
That worked. We got our star.
There we go.
We
Ghost
turned
truck.
it into a ghost truck and it passed through.
And it totally
Yes.
worked. All right, let's fix
And the
one more
screaming
problem.
baby.
Okay.
Um,
Yay! Okay. I need to restart this dummy's heart. Okay. Everybody's clapping. Everybody's still celebrating the ghost truck. So,
Like a
okay.
like a taser or a cattle prod.
I painted that girl white so that
Why?
since I had some
Leftover paint.
white paint left over from the dog. Yeah, so I went ahead and painted her.
Jump on him.
All right, so now we
Say
need to restart.
boo really loudly. Tell him about Jesus. Hand him a Bible. Hand him a Bible.
Okay, I'll hand him a Bible.
Thor. I don't know what Thor has to do with anything. 9-volt battery. That
Yeah.
might work.
Cattle prod.
Yep. That might work too. Bible isn't in the dictionary. I'm so offended. They do say no politics though, so maybe that's Batman. What's he supposed to do?
The construction worker just bowed to Batman. He was like, "Thank you, Batman, for being here."
Car jumper cables. Hand him a heart. Jeff wants you to just hand him a heart. Oh, Thor makes lightning. Yeah, okay. I gotcha. I got where you're going with that. Attach? We need the
Okay.
car to come over here.
Which-
Oh, yeah, or you can get a battery. I don't think it's close enough. You got to bring the battery
There you
closer. Oh, yeah!
There we go.
Oh,
That
yeah!
worked. Nice.
It totally worked. They hooked him up to jumper cables. Look how
Look at him
happy
hop
he is.
around.
Look at
He's
him
never
hop
been this
around.
sprightly.
He's
That's
super
hysterical.
happy.
Dragging his
even
battery with
dragging
him.
dragging the
What will
battery
happen
around
if
with him.
you detach him from the battery? Will he
I
still
don't
be
know.
okay?
Hang on a second. I'll find out. Let me go.
Maybe he needs to. Maybe he needs a little cart for his battery now, so he can go places. Oh, it's frozen.
Oh, there he goes. He's still
Oh.
moving.
Yep, it just took one.
That's pretty funny.
Okay, he'll stall. Apparently not.
You just got to run him around the block for about 10 minutes, and then he'll be fine.
Okay. Let me show you some other characters that we can use in future games.
Look how happy that guy is.
Oh, no.
Oh boy!
Oh no!
I like how there was an original. So there's Brian. There's our Brian. I want to see what their Brian looks like. I want to compare our Brian to their Brian.
Look how happy our Brian is now. if you give Brian a microphone, watch what he does. Like if he sees a microphone, watch what he does.
Oh no.
I'll make one.
That's hysterical.
Uh-oh.
Look at that smile.
Yeah.
It
You
kind of
can't hear it.
freezes. It freezes
I
a
needed
little
to
bit.
put the sound on. Basically, he picks it up and he says stuff into it. You know, because he's a comic.
I just
All
kicked
right.
the battery and set it on fire.
Yeah. Good job. The battery's
You
on
should
fire. I
turn
thought it
into
was-
Snape.
Yeah. That would require a little more effort.
Yeah, my neck is. I'm just.
All right. I got one more to show you, and I'll show you the others next time. But hang on a second.
That's awesome. Did you mean? Oh no! Yes, that is awesome.
What? Where'd he go? Oh!
Yes, a taco. Good. It is Taco Sunday.
Does he just eat them, or what
Well,
is he doing?
He's trying to hit it with lightning bolts. That was the
Trying to
best I
heat it up.
could do.
He's trying to hit the taco with lightning bolts.
Yeah, I was trying to get him to shoot lightning out of his fingers at the taco, and that was the best I could do. So as long as the taco is in his sight, he just keeps shooting lightning bolts.
I love it. That's funny.
Yeah. So
That's funny.
hopefully we'll be able to use that at some point in the future.
Yeah, we could have
Yeah.
tried to use Palpatine to jumpstart the baby earlier. The lightning should be after you eat the tacos.
And now he's gassy Palpatine.
No, yeah, what happened? Did Palpatine kill Brian? Where is he?
Not good.
Oh, no, couldn't understand that. Yes, that's the plan, Luke. Eventually, we would like to turn one of our scripts, either Juwan's Mad Libs, overly specific Mad Libs, or a Chubby Bruce episode, or both, and use this software to recreate them.
Juwan's overly specific Chubby Bruce Mad Lib.
Get out of here, Palpatine. You're cramping our style. I can't understand you at all.
No idea.
There's the original Brian. Oh, yeah.
No.
Ours is much better.
Yeah.
Self-glorification. We just got an achievement. Aw, Brian loves Palpatine.
Well, can you blame him?
Yeah, Amber, it's not just that it's choppy, it's that when
They're
he's
fighting.
on the screen.
I wouldn't say that's love right there.
Oh, I thought that they were gonna. Well, and it's gonna be a death match. I think Brian's gonna lose.
Yep.
Yep, Palpatine wins. So what happens is when he's on that screen playing with the Scribblenauts characters, for some reason it speeds up his audio really, really, really fast. So
Yep. So I
that's
have
what's
to
going on.
stop sharing. Okay.
Well, that was fun.
Yeah, I have some more
Uh-oh.
people that I made.
Now you're out of sync, and it usually takes a few seconds for it to come back together again.
Okay. Well, I'm sad about that. I'm super sad about that. My internet's also freaking out.
Yeah, they like your hair in the Scribblenauts.
It's very
Brian.
lovely. Very, very lovely. That was the younger
And-
Brian.
They want to play again.
Can you guys hear me at all now?
Yes,
Is it working
we
at all?
can.
Okay. Well, here's
You're
the thing
just
about
delayed.
Scribblenauts is that you don't have an infinite number of parts and pieces. And so creating characters requires you to take bits and pieces from other things and reassemble them. And so that's part of what's fun about it, is that you don't have it's like with Tinker Toys, you can make Tinker Toys kind of look like stuff, but there's some problems. And that's the same thing with, like, Brian's head is actually a head that I pulled off of a baby and put it on a grown-up and changed the size of it, because I wanted to get that kind of curl that he has in the front. I didn't know what else to do. And then the nose is something that I borrowed from another character, and it doesn't look really much like Brian's nose, but it made me laugh when I stuck it on there, so I just left it.
Works for me.
Yeah. I also
you're back to normal, by the way.
I made JT and I made Jawan too, and we'll help them. We'll pull them out.
There's nothing I enjoy more than making fun of myself. So yeah, I enjoy it. My rule is this, and I'm sure you're probably the same way. I don't care. You can be as mean as you want, as long as it's funny. If it's funny, then I'm good.
Yeah, but again, when you're a comedian, when things aren't funny, they're even funnier.
True. That is
there's
true.
There's just no way to insult you guys.
That's true.
The more you try, the funnier it gets.
We have no self-respect, so it's difficult to.
I
wish I'd have seen Jay's or Jeff's comment.
What?
We could have totally put Godzilla in there.
Oh, I didn't.
Oh, that was because you were desynced, because your lips were moving, and then the audio would come in about 2 seconds later.
All right.
So it was more of the.
Well, we'll definitely do Scribblenauts again, and solve more problems. There's more problems at the firehouse, and depending on how serious you guys want to get about this, there's hundreds of star bits that we could collect. Hundreds.
Thousands.
There's not 1,000, but I think there's like 800 that we could get.
Would you say there's a plethora of star bits?
Okay.
God, someone's gonna know that reference besides John.
Would you say there is a plethora?
Somebody in the audience has to know that.
You know that. Okay. Well, we're out of time.
But you can join us at the after party if you're a member. And we've changed the wrap up a little bit, because a lot of the stuff in that video was outdated, like vacay. And so it's just going to list the clickers tonight. And Dad is on his way to figure out a new way to do the wrap up. But in the meantime, we have to tell everybody what we want them to know now, right?
Yeah, well, it's just the credits basically at the end, which is the name of our clique members. That's where the credit goes. And so, yeah, anything that goes into the Snappy Wrap Up, I'm not going to have anything to do with it, because you guys always get upset with me when I try to do the Snappy Wrap Up.
Wait, what are you talking about? I'm talking about the Snappy Wrap Up, which is just a list of the clickers now. Right?
Right.
So what I'm saying is, anything else that would go into a Snappy Wrap Up, we have to say before that.
Like visit johnbranion.com.
Right. Like become a member at johnbranion.com. And I think I took down all the others because we've had it in the video for so long.
And go to
castingclowns.com. Yep. ComedyBrian.com.
Well, but it's not. You want your Patreon, right?
Sure. Patreon.com/ComedyBrian.
Patreon.com/ComedyBrian. And you can support Brian in his endeavors. And he streams during the week too.
Yes. Here. Looks like that. And yeah, you can. Juan wasn't on the show at all, but
Casting Crowns.
CastingCrowns.com.
JohnThomasOakes.com.
JohnThomasOakes.com. And you can get his music. And a little heads up to everybody. We're coming up on October, which around here is Oakstober.
Oh, yeah. So wow. Has it been a year?
Crazy.
Does it seem like it's been a year?
No, it does not.
It doesn't seem like it's been a year, but we're getting ready to celebrate Oakstober. And so you don't want to miss any of those shows, because John Thomas has an extensive library of Halloween music, and he will
Yes.
be gracing us with some of those performances. And
So anyway, I don't even have a way to read these credits. I'm just going to share this. People have been upset a little bit because their names haven't appeared in the credits, and so check it out tonight and see if your name is still missing from this.
mhm,
Where'd it go? Oh
mhm,
man,
if you're a member.
I
And
don't think
Brian
I
and will-
downloaded that one.
What? I worked my fingers to the bone to make this video. I also got a new microphone.
Yeah, that went well.
Yeah.
I can think of no reasons to celebrate this week.
Is
Everything
it called
has been a
membership credits?
disaster. Yes.
Okay. Let me.
Are you going to download it now?
It won't take that long.
That's
There.
not very snappy.
There, it's done.
Okay.
Now I'm gonna.
And Brian and I will read it as if we are the cake boss.
Okay, here goes.
Okay, so the members this week, I don't know how we're going to read them all.
I don't
We got
know. Look at the comedy clique. Look at all these names. You got Beth
Peter
Brubaker.
Chapman,
You got,
you got
Stephen
Pat
Dick. You got
Edgington.
Randy Epps.
Pat Edgington was in there twice for some reason. I don't know who. I don't know how we're going to fix this. We got
Who did
Jeffrey
that?
Niven. We got Justin Orme.
Why is
Yeah,
Rachel
Chance
Peterson
Rogers,
in all
we got-
caps?
Jeff Spiller.
We got
We got to find
Dean-
out who did that. We got to take care
Dean
of that
Tricky.
problem.
We got Test 2. I don't know how we're going to fix this.
All right, see you at the effort party.